Welcome to Top 10 MMA Fighters that will be best in 2021. So who will have the best 2021 of all after a 2020 that used to be whatever normal? There will be plenty of possibilities in 2021 for fighters to distance themselves from the pack. Panel of MMA experts sets out to decide who will step forward. 10. Aljamain Sterling, 19-3. Sterling established himself as the simple subsequent challenger for the bantamweight title with a stunning first-round submission win over Corey Sandhagen at UFC 250 in June. Sterling was once scheduled to project champion Petr Yan at UFC 256 in December, however the bout fell through because of an undisclosed difficulty with Yan. 9. Kamaru Usman, 18-1. Being the first UFC champion to protect a belt in 2021 is what you name getting the year off to a suitable start. Usman will be taking on a former teammate, one whom he has been waiting a lengthy time to face. He and Burns initially were slated to battle in July, and when that did not take place they were paired again for December, which also fell through. 8. Conor McGregor, 22-5. The diagram for McGregor going into 2020 was once to battle at least 3 times, culminating with a second shot at the UFC lightweight title in opposition to Khabib Nurmagomedov. Then COVID-19 got here into play, the notion for a season fell apart and Nurmagomedov retired. McGregor even introduced his very own retirement in June out of frustration. 7. Amanda Nunes, 21-4. The UFC's only last champ had an eventful 2020. She fought only once, but she was once plenty busy turning into a mom. Try to pinnacle that, 2021. Well, a profitable featherweight title defense in 2 months would be a step in that direction. Then Nunes can switch her attention return to bantamweight, which by then would possibly have produced a title challenger. 6. Valentina Shevchenko, 20-3. More domination, most likely. Shevchenko has run roughshod over the women's flyweight division over the previous 2 years. Her subsequent possibly challenger is powerhouse Jessica Andrade, the former UFC women's strawweight champion. That could be the hardest take a look at to date for Shevchenko, however Shevchenko will in all likelihood nevertheless be a heavy favorite later in the year. 5. Zhang Zhang, 21-1. She competed solely once in 2020, way lower back in March, but it seems like we've got viewed Zhang way more than that because highlights of her brawl with Joanna Jędrzejczyk have been shown over and over, with exact reason. It was the battle of the year for rather lots all and sundry. Who ranks those things? Next up might be any other former champion, Rose Namajunas. 4. Francis Ngannou, 15-3. Ngannou has been ready 3 years for a second shot at the UFC heavyweight title. Miocic beat him at UFC 220 in January 2018, but Ngannou has made primary upgrades on the grounds that then, whilst coaching at Extreme Couture in Las Vegas. It looks like Ngannou will eventually get another crack at Miocic sometime in either the first or early second quarter of 2021. 3. Deiveson Figueiredo, 21-1. For Figueiredo, 2020 is going to be a hard act to follow. He became champion during a 12 months in which he used to be busy and dominant at least till his most latest outing. He rapidly imposed his will in his first 3 fights of the year, consisting of 2 in opposition to perennial 125-pound No. 2 Joseph Benavidez. Then got here closing month's flyweight title defense, in which he traded leather-based with Brandon Moreno for 5 exciting rounds in a classic that used to be scored a draw. 2. Jon Jones, 26-1. Jones has done almost the entirety there is to do in MMA. He used to be the longtime UFC light heavyweight champion, used to be never crushed for that belt, and his lone profession loss was a disqualification 12 years ago. His next frontier? The UFC heavyweight division. He vacated the light heavyweight belt remaining August and is primed to combat for the heavyweight strap next, possibly in opposition to the Stipe Miocic vs Francis Ngannou winner. Jones's goal is to leave absolutely no doubt he's the greatest of all time. 1. Israel Adesanya, 20-1. If Adesanya turns into a champ with the aid of including the mild heavyweight belt to his trophy case, even though he had excellent battle with Blachowicz and lost, it nevertheless an superb accomplishment. He will have moved up for middleweight a jump of 20 pounds, which is huge. And who's doubting Adesanya? Nobody. 2021 is certain to unleash some of the performance art that makes Adesanya must-see from walkout to finish. If you enjoy this video, please subscribe, like and share. Thank you for watching.